Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so today is Saturday, so our farmer will not be working today. Me, Jeff, Hayden, Tessa, Cody, Jesse, and then I believe we have a new kid coming today. I don't know if he's coming today or tomorrow. He's on his way, but from Texas to North Dakota takes a little bit. So when he gets here, then I think he will probably be jumping in the combine with Jeff. We're just gonna move to the neighbors and cut. The only issue that we may have is it's going in the bins and it kind of has to be dry. And yesterday it took a little bit. We were bagging it because it was too wet for several hours. And then whenever it did get dry, we started hauling to the bins. But we will not have a bagger today, so we may have to wait just a little bit. So we may be getting a later start. Jeff is getting fuel in the fuel trailer. Hayden is starting to grease. Tessa and I are cleaning cabs, and then when Jeff gets here, we'll fuel and hit the road and get moved. Oh, and you know, I washed my mic, so I bought this come in yesterday, and it comes with two. So I'm wearing one and I have an extra one, so maybe I won't wash both of them. Anyway, let's get this cab cleaned. I probably should have brought my jacket this morning. Another thing is I am fully aware that I really need to use glass cleaner on my windows so you guys can see, to know, even, it's not going to do it justice, but to see even remotely what I see with these views, but I don't want to. Hi, Wiener. I'm sure that you noticed us dumping on these guys yesterday. I didn't really want to just put a camera in their face, but that's pretty sweet rides, if I do say so myself. Okay, and as much as we would love to have one of these carts, hauling it would be a whole different story. She would have to haul the grain cart by itself and the tractor by itself. So that's 2 trips for one item. As you know, we already make 2 trips. Boomer is convinced that Tessa's gonna leave him. He thinks he needs to be in that tractor. Tell her. Tell her about it. It's kind of funny how these dogs like the combines and tractors as much as we do.
You are just plain ridiculous. You know that.
Making me work.
Yep.
Just like spit up at me. I'm on fuel duty. Got him. Okay, I'm gonna write down my acres for what I've done for this field, even though we're not done with it, just in case, because you know how technology is.
I was sharing with 4, now I'm sharing with 1.
I think you should leave it alone and it'll load it later. Sometimes mine is delayed, but I don't know. But I'm still showing, I can still see you right now.
I can too.
Oh, let's hope this works today. Right now we are getting moved to the field. The sun is out. We did have to, we serviced. I had a wheel bearing out on my header. So Cody fixed that for me this morning. some wheat on wheat with a neighbor. I can clean the rest of this up. I'm gonna let them go ahead and I'll clean this up. I don't like to all be in here together. Okay, we're gonna get this opened up. Let's see how many acres are here. It's not a lot. 242. Should be an easy day if everything goes as planned. Okay, so right now we are trying to get the field opened up, but when we get to the end of these long rows, this is kind of a long and I wouldn't say it's skinny, but it's a rectangle. When we get to the end, to the corner, Jeff and I are going to continue to open it up. Hayden is going to put his chopper up and drop straw on about 10 acres so that the farmer can bill. Hayden broke his suction, and then I try to get on his pass, and I think I run whatever broke his suction into mine. I'm going to go check. It sounded like something metal. I don't know what it was. I couldn't see anything because I thought, well, maybe it was a rock that you were pushing.
Heard it like clang. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And I was leaving a strip, and I was like, well, I guess I hit a rock or something.
So did you break anything?
Yeah, I broke it. I didn't break the section, but I broke the bolt.
Well, I heard it, so I don't know if I just hit it too or if I skipped it in here. I reversed this. No. Hang on. My magnet just stuck. Ha. Got it.
That's probably what happens. You try to dig something out. And
It is what happens. I can't see anything. If I didn't break anything, I may just go on.
I got a piece of wheat inside the pan. Where did it go? Right here. How does that even happen?
I can't find anything, so. Something's squeaking. I got a section broke somewhere. Yep, I got a section broke. So whatever Hayden hit, I hit too. Okay, so Tessa has the tools. When she gets back, I guess we will fix sections on mine and Hayden's header. So this is mine. It's not necessarily broke. This one's broke on the end, but it broke the bolts in a great spot. You cannot do that with gloves.
You know, you should really wear gloves because you might cut yourself. You know?
I know. Did I say something about this being easy peasy? An early day, an easy day? We haven't even got one side opened up. Hayden and I are both broke down. Well, I broke some bolts on my section and we fixed it, but we need a different kind of, it's on a splice, so I need a sunken bolt. Anyways, I'm coming up here to the Dodge. Cody's gonna fix it because we don't have the bolt that I need in the tractors. So these are the two that we replaced, but it has this underneath and it needs to have this because this is hitting on my guard. We're just gonna pop these out and put two of the other bolts in and should be good to go. Okay. Everything's good now. Can you see her scales? They're calling it a scoreboard. I don't know if that's the official name for it, but that's what I'm gonna call it from here on. And she just unloaded onto the truck and she was empty. So this is what my bin has on it. There you go. Okay, so if you see this one windrow, Hayden is dropping straw for about 10 acres. I'm gonna clean up just this side, and then he's gonna just drop straw. These are long rows, so it shouldn't take him long to get his 10-acre mark. Then he will put his chopper down and we will finish this field. At least we have the turn rows opened up and everything, so he's just having to go back and forth. So it makes it easy for him and the farmer whenever he goes to bale it. We're all kind of scattered right now, which is not really ideal for Tessa, but, and especially because my average, now this is not an official average, the combines are, you know, vary a little bit, but my average right now is 69 bushel, so it is pretty good wheat. Every single bit of wheat that we will cut for the remaining of this season will be dry land, for reference. Also, every bit of wheat that we will cut for the remainder of this season is spring wheat. So there is some of it that I think is a little green, but these fields are so massive and there's so many acres that by the time we get to it, I mean, we will just keep going. I don't think there will be a break unless it's weather related. So definitely won't be waiting on green wheat. Hayden just got on the radio. He's cutting over there, dropping straw. Jeff and I are just doing this little patch. There is a little creek or ditch, I guess. There's a ditch that goes through it that makes us cut this a little separate, and it's just a small piece. Anyways, our new guy is here. He is in the field. So Hayden is going to go pick him up and bring him over here because he needs to ride with Jeff for a little bit. He knows how to run a combine, but he needs to be trained on our iPad and just kind of know how we do things in the computers. I will let you guys meet him, or I'll at least be talking about him. So his name is Tatum, and he is from back home. I have never met him in person, but I do know his grandpa. Anyways, I think the plan right now is he will be running the combine. He'll be running the number 1 combine, and Jeff will go to the truck. It's not ideal. We do, you know, I like having Jeff in the field. Not anything about Tatum, you know, it's not his fault, but CDL drivers are just hard to find, and when you do find one, well, this year they don't stay. But this kid comes from a strong farming background, so he should just fit right in. When I posted that we were hiring for the grain cart position, grain cart, I said, or CDL, on Facebook, we ended up hiring Tessa, but he had reached out then and was interested, and so we knew that we were probably gonna run 2 grain carts in the fall. So I told him, I was like, hang tight, you know, I may be calling you, but anyways. But since we had another one quit, then it's fine, works out. So evidently 10 acres of straw was 3 passes. That's how long these rows are. We finally got the big part of the field opened up. There is just a little patch over behind us that we will have to open up. It'll be like everyone make a lap or 2 and it'll be over with. But now that we've got the tedious stuff done, the rest of this should go by pretty quick. But you know, as always, the camera just doesn't do this place justice.
Dang, he really left you in there like that.
So basically, you just follow Hayden wherever he goes.
Just stay on my ride.
So we look up and Jeff is walking across the field and Tatum's in the combine, so I guess he has all the training he's gonna get. He'll do just fine. I've never even met the kid face to face. I've just seen him from afar, so it's kind of weird to be harvesting with someone you've never met. Good luck, Tatum. Tatum is dumping on Tessa. I think he's gonna do just fine. Test weight's got to be good. For that to be basically just to the bows and it be a truckload, that's heavy. $9,600.
2 of them.
That's what we started out with, or just one of them. Evidently, I need to be looking at the radar. I don't want to. Oh, there's like little rain patches all around. There's not any that are super close to us. And they are small, so I doubt that they would even hold together to make it here. But we are supposed to get rain after, like, around midnight. Golly, that was steep. If we do, I guess we will sleep in for a minute tomorrow. I don't know. We're all still on the struggle bus from move day. We got here and the next day went straight to the field. And last night, we quit before the sun went down and took the dogs to the camper, went and got groceries and ate. And it was still after midnight before we got back and got groceries put up and took showers and went to bed. So, I mean, even quitting early, there's not enough time. We did go to Applebee's and eat, mainly because it's open late. But we weren't very fast at getting our food. So when we went to Walmart to buy groceries, they kept announcing on the loudspeaker, "The store is gonna close in 20 minutes. Make your way up to the cash register." I'm like, I'm not done. Anyways, but I was full from supper and I was exhausted and I just really didn't care. So I may regret that later, of not buying just a whole lot. But I don't know, it is what it is. It's hard to shop for food when you're not hungry. Okay, so the deal is we lack like this much being done. Rain is coming. Everybody will come down on one. You'll have a full header. Tatum will have a half. Unless you want to hop on over there and open that other part up.
I think that's what I'm gonna
We're nearly done. We are nearly done. It's just almost done for today.
Okay guys, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for sticking around. Later, Gator.